You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not. We're going to Renval.
Are we? Wait, haven't we been to Renval?
We have. That's where Ephraim had his fight.
Oh, okay. So we're kind of following their trail.
Yeah,
that's right, because Erica's trying to find him.
Yep.
Yeah. Got it. Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Because we've heard rumors that he's captured. We've heard rumors that he's fighting. We've heard
So
rumors
many
that
rumors
he's
about
dead.
this guy.
Yeah. Dude, he's fabled.
Yeah.
He's a legendary figure.
Well, after seeing him in action, we can
deserves it.
We can know why.
Yeah.
Renval is very close to Redwall.
Yes. Did that trigger you?
So I'm already into it.
All right.
Just knowing that much.
Eric has only one choice. Confront Grado. Okay.
So she's coming to terms with the fact that she can't be as noble and pure. There you go. Altruism. That's what she's exercising.
So this chapter's pretty cakey.
That's the word I was looking for. That's good.
We need it.
Seth's like, when are you going to pick up on my advances? She's just like, oh, are you standing behind me? Interesting. That's an interesting place to stand. Well, we should get going.
Oh, yeah. Ford is Kyle's brother. Or not Kyle's.
It's Franz's brother?
Franz's brother.
Interesting. Yep. Sir Kyle. Sir Orson.
He's the younger boy.
Gilliam. What's up, dude?
They like to do this where like every character with you
says something.
Gives a quick little thing to boost, party confidence, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. There he is. He's smiling though, so it doesn't work the same.
Yeah.
Wait, what's her name again? Forgot about her.
Lute.
Oh yeah, Lute.
Yeah, she didn't see
and Arnold
last chapter.
Arnold. Lute has attack magic, right?
She has anima magic.
Right, but it's like offensive spells.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Like fire, thunder.
Yeah, no, she's not a healer.
Wind, less later.
Natasha, less clothes, please.
So
I said please.
So we think he's imprisoned in here,
but he's already gone.
Perhaps yes. I mean, he is. I'll be straight with you.
Okay.
He gone. So the axe wielders we're gonna finally use again.
Okay. And we don't need horsies this mission, it looks like?
No, not really. We'll use Vanessa because she's a little under-leveled.
And she's got a Peggy.
We can use 2 healers. 2 healers is good.
Were we about to bring 9 people instead of 10?
No, I was trying to debate who to pick.
Oh, I see.
Garsha.
You like calling him that, huh?
Because I never thought of it when I was younger. So we're making up for it.
Garsha. Garcia. France with that pensive look.
Oh, we're taking that. What else do we need? I don't think much.
I don't know, Vaughn.
This chapter's pretty easy.
I don't know. You said it's cakey.
It's easy mode.
Should we bring a knife and some disposable plates and napkins?
We should.
What is that little thing up there? That little machine?
It's a ballista.
Oh, really?
Yeah, archers can use them. Like this guy.
So wait, it's just sitting there waiting.
His big ol' range.
Okay.
Because the ballista.
Oh, he's standing on it.
Yep.
So it's just a thing that anyone can use. It's not like an enemy unit.
Only archers.
But it's not like. It's not gonna move around. It's not like being manned by somebody. There has to be somebody standing on it.
Yes. It's not a unit on its own.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I think he might be able to move it like in this little area here. Not into the woods though.
Oh, I see.
But so like we could just walk up here and use this one if we wanted.
Yeah.
But not necessary in this chapter.
Okay. So well, we also didn't bring an archer, so.
Yep.
Archers looks like only. You ain't planning on that.
Churs only.
Churs.
Yeah.
Musical churs.
Yep. We'll save. I don't know why, because we can't go back.
You always do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tradition.
It's instinct, I guess.
It's true.
So
just like it's my instinct to save like 2 and 3 times whenever I save a game.
Mm-hmm. So,
even though it might be counterproductive.
Tirado's the dude in charge of the castle.
Yep, we saw him at the end of the Ephraim fight, right?
Yeah, and he's the wood face guy. What would you call him? What'd you call him? How did you describe him again?
It looked like he had a wood grain in his face.
Yeah.
But they were scars, I guess. Call him Pinocchio. Or maybe he's related to Gino.
We'll send healer, I guess. So yeah, see, he can move through rivers, no problemo.
Dude, he looks cool.
He doesn't he? Oh, you watch this. Boom. Swing. Swing. Swing.
Wayne's World.
What?
That's their catchphrase. When they see a hot
Swing?
babe. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Swing. Have you never seen Wayne's World either?
I don't think so.
Gah.
I'm unlearned.
It's just weird how, like, we're not that far apart in age. Mm-hmm. But the younger you are, it makes a bigger difference. Of course, I guess I didn't see Wayne's World as a kid. I didn't see it until I was much older.
Murray.
Came out when I was like...
You're a throwaway guy.
Throwaway guy?
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal, man. To just call somebody a throwaway.
He doesn't matter.
Gilliam knows how to poke him.
He does. He will not be poked.
Hey, Gilliam, we need to make sure that nobody comes across this bridge. You want to just stand over there?
He's really good for that.
He's the bouncer, dude.
He is a bouncer.
Yeah.
He's ready to smack some heads.
People run up to him and they bounce right off. Pretty sure that's where the term comes from.
Bouncer. Yeah. I get what you mean.
That's cool that the pirate can cross rivers.
Yeah. Isn't it? He can do some damage. Look at that. That's clean.
17. Farewell. 100 hit.
Yeah.
Because he's against a
lance wielder.
A lance? Okay.
Yep. So
not only does it increase your attack or damage that you do, but it also increases your accuracy if you're up against the weaker class.
It actually primarily increases your accuracy.
Interesting.
And lowers theirs. And then it's just like it's 1 point of damage either way. So like, if you are on the winning side, you get 1 damage boost. You receive 1 less damage. So you inflict 1 more damage.
No matter what level, it's just 1 point.
I think so, yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah, so the
I guess that probably
accuracy is the more significant one.
Helps with the balance a little bit.
Critical. Okay. Bye-bye.
And a level.
She's doing pretty well so far.
Erica?
That was bad, though.
That was really bad. She needs more strength, man.
She does.
Only 6?
She got 1 last level, which is all right.
She's doing great in the other departments.
She is. She's fast.
Good job, Garcia.
All right, Garcia. We like that.
Mm-hmm.
Taking them on all by yourself, moving up in the world.
So what other characters do we have that are going to promote?
Everyone except Seth.
Oh, okay.
Everyone has 2 options, except Erica. She has 1 option.
Oh, okay.
She just
automatically
goes. Yeah. She goes into Great Lord.
I see.
Along with Ephraim.
And are they all level 10?
No, level 20. Ross was the unique case.
Oh, because he was the unpromoted
tier.
Yep. Got it. Yep.
So everyone else can caps at 20, but you can promote anywhere beyond 10. So if you want full stat maxing, you wait till you're at 20.
I see.
And then you need a special item for everybody. So like the Orion's bolt we got, that's for archers.
Okay.
An archer needs that. In some cases, we're limited on how many of what class.
Oh, so you can't promote everybody?
Yeah.
If you don't get all the items?
Yep.
Or they're just
I
not
hope we
enough?
don't miss any because of Colm. That'd be...
Oh, damn, dude.
That'd be a big shame if we had to like leave some people behind. There might be like a secret shop somewhere where you can get some of those, though.
Yeah, if you weren't with us last week, we
lost some.
We lost our first character.
We did.
And it was quite unpleasant.
I didn't enjoy it.
No, it was abrupt and unexpected. And the more we think about it, the more it sucks.
Yeah.
Because he was going to be especially useful for getting items.
We talked about it, though, and we think there wasn't like a better character to lose. It would have been bad.
Yeah, there were really no good characters to lose in that group. And
So there was no winning.
Yeah, I guess
that little situation.
It all depends, like you said. Like, if we were to have lost like a healer instead, when would we have gotten another healer versus when we would get another thief?
Yeah.
Good job, Ross.
He's doing all right so far with his new class, his new duds.
Yeah, the thing that I would definitely like better about the newer games is like seeing the individuality of the characters all the times, like all the time. So you wouldn't see the like generic sprites ever.
Oh,
you know, like
the class identifying sprites.
Yeah, like when you see them in the
like
little,
how these two are visibly the same class. You mean?
No, like that doesn't look like Ross. It just looks like the pirate sprite.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
and then even when you go into the battle, like it still just looks like a generic pirate. Like it doesn't really look like Ross at all. But then like other ones it does.
Right. And
like
Awakening started to bring that in.
The more important characters, obviously, they look like themselves all the time.
Awakening does that. Where
yeah, I know.
So, are you saying you like that?
I'm saying that's something that I would enjoy more about the newer games.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And it would help me connect with the characters more.
Connecting with these characters is a good.
I mean, I still feel pretty connected with these characters because I'm like exercising it, like telling myself to be connected, and like
you're instructing yourself to.
Yeah, I'm approaching it like a school subject. I'm like trying to like understand and glean and absorb and all that. Make the most of it. Because I don't want to be in the dark in a game like this. Trying to find my water. There it is. Vaughn, you're still nursing that Red Rock.
I am, yeah. It's good.
It's a good cola.
You said you liked it better this time, but you said maybe you weren't sure if you had a Red Rock cola before.
Well, because I know I've had something Red Rock, and I remember just thinking it was okay, but when I tasted that, it tasted really good. So I was wondering if maybe I had something else made by the same brand that seemed similar, but I feel pretty confident that it was a cola. Maybe I just got a bad one, or caught me on the wrong day, or something. I don't know.
Oh. This guy. Oh, he has an item we could have stolen.
Let's not dwell on it.
Let's not.
I don't even want to know what it does.
Me neither. Well, I know what it does, I guess.
Will it pass down the knowledge of the ancients?
I will pass down the knowledge of the ancients.
These guys are weird. And that
the guys who made the ring?
I guess if we're assuming
it's
one
to be
dude,
the same dude
in all those places.
I don't know, man.
Fuck that game, though.
If you don't know what we're talking about, just go watch
that game,
the Eternal Ring playlist.
Ugh,
what a game!
No,
we can't even joke about. I'm not allowed to say what a game.
Well, okay, yeah. If you're saying it in the sense that
I'm just saying what a game.
Okay,
what a game.
We'll allow that.
Any further elaboration is up to the interpreter,
which is
bad. It is one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Please let us know if you've played that game.
I would love to hear
like,
about
especially
your experience
in a contemporary setting, like when it came out.
Oh yeah,
I would love to know. Like,
I mean,
we got doubled.
I feel like there's no way. Like anybody out there that's played that game probably only would have played it when it like in its contemporary period.
Okay.
If I met somebody and they were like, "Oh yeah, I hadn't heard about it until like last year," and then I played it, I would be stymied.
I'd be blown away
if someone like
they chose to play it.
Someone just recently discovered it and decided to play it for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I gotta be going now. Like if you played beyond that point, you had some kind of special purpose, or like you wanted to suffer or something.
Yeah,
that game was insane. Oof, these guys are hitting low. These guys are hitting hard.
The axe wielders are quite strong, so.
But I guess if you know how much damage they're going to do, you can risk it and get the experience.
Yeah, that's the safe thing when they come in like controlled waves. Like,
yeah, if you can like isolate one dude.
Yeah. You can just like allow yourself to take the
because those
hit
guys
and
up
then heal
top
it.
can't swoop down because of the mountains.
Correct.
And they can't go over that brown line, right?
Right here? Yeah, it's like it's like a cliff.
It's like a cliff. Yeah,
Yep.
they can't cross over that. They have to go all the way around. So yeah, you can play pretty safe. And now you get to heal.
Yep.
With Agent Mulder.
I listened back to that episode and it was like when you were like how many times you talked about it, and I just like
You just totally missed the X-Files reference. Well,
Yep.
if you haven't seen the show, I mean,
I mean I saw a little. And
I've
so young.
I've actually never seen an episode of the X-Files.
Oh, really?
I'm just familiar with what it is, and remember always seeing commercials for it and whatnot when it was airing. And obviously, I knew the two main characters' names.
Oh, we need to. What do we want to do for the Ephraim Erica split?
Is that when
It'll be coming up after the next chapter, I believe.
So not this chapter, but at the end of the next one.
Yes.
Well, then we have some time.
We have some time, but we should discuss, I suppose.
Well, I feel like I don't know enough to contribute. It's weird for me because we've been playing the whole game as Erica. So it's like, do you want to continue playing with with this person that you kind of got to know, or do you want to or are you like enticed by this new person that you like just finally got to see in action?
Who you've heard about a lot,
Yeah.
but don't know so much.
So it's like my gut reaction, it's like, well, let's play as Erica because she's the main character. Like right now it feels like Erica is the main character and Ephraim's not.
Which I think is intended. I think you're intended to go through Erica's route the first time you play. Because you're like, oh, well, she's the main character, and
Well, and it makes sense
wanna
too
follow
if you're saying there's more story in her path and that Ephraim's is more challenging. So, I don't know. I think my simple answer is like, you're the one playing the game. I think I'm going to enjoy it either way. I trust you when you say that there's like a good amount of story either way you go. So just like, I don't know, what would you rather do, or have you played through both of them before?
I don't know that I've played through Ephraim's on hard. I played through it though, for sure.
Oh, right. You haven't done it on hard difficulty yet.
And there's a legendary hard chapter.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
It's a toughie. It's on a boat, and they don't want you on their boat.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it would suck to choose the harder path
And just get obliterated.
and then just get obliterated and like lose the playthrough and not be able to finish because all the characters die.
Yeah, that would be uneventful.
And obviously it would be kind of unexciting if it was just like a cakewalk. But I don't know enough to know how it would go.
I think Erica's would be enough of a challenge to still be very
It's not going to be a cakewalk since we are on hard.
Yeah. So and then
Well, I'm assuming we meet and recruit different characters depending on which path we choose.
so they actually reunite after chapter like 18. So the paths converge again, and then it's the same after that. And at that point, you will have all of the characters, regardless of which route you chose. I think it's just it's dependent on who you get when is different, I believe.
So before chapter 18, you can only have the characters on whichever side you chose. But once they reunite, you have all the characters that you would have gotten on the other side too.
Oh, we forgot about Loot. She's way back here. Almost. There are some characters who you just recruit at different times under different circumstances.
But you'll get them on either side.
Yes. And then there's a couple who like show up with the other character when you reunite.
Right.
Like, there's a guy named, I won't say his name, because he's around.
Okay.
But you get him in Erica's route when Ephraim rejoins you. So he like comes with Ephraim.
Okay.
And but in Ephraim's route you get him right away. There's a few people like that.
I see.
Oh, Ross got speed. That's really good.
Nice.
Oh, where can this guy hit? because he still has the super effectiveness against flyers with the ballista.
Okay.
So this is fine. Oh, Granny. Immediately
Well, gracious
into the
me.
voice.
But now that you mentioned it, I guess it's soldiers. Well, I'm
so tired I fell asleep.
I fell asleep.
That's it. Nothing. Thanks, Granny.
Yeah.
A lot of help there.
Just Andrew's grandmother.
Oh.
Hello, Tortoise.
Tortoise, that's right.
That's Andrew's father's name. Who knows where he is?
Yeah, it doesn't mention it at all, does he?
Yeah, they don't ever really elaborate on where he went. Those damn dads always running off, and
They were always running off, doing their own thing.
Unless Tortoise is the mayor's first name, and his name is Tortoise Dutour.
Is that his last name?
Yeah, he's Mayor Dutour.
Mayor.
I'm still confused on who the mayor
But then
is related to.
the
I should probably
mayor's-
just look that up.
the mayor's wife, though, I thought, is a separate person, isn't it?
The mayor, yeah,
But it's not explicitly said.
I don't.
if
Yeah,
she's
it's
the
not
mayor's
explicitly
wife.
said if Madame Aroma is the mayor's wife or not. It just seems like she
She's
is.
just always around.
It makes sense for the mayor to be Cafe's dad more than it does for it to be Anju's dad.
Oh, you can use some health there, Garsha.
Garsh.
Garsh.
All right, Vaughn. It's time for a story.
Okay.
This is one of the craziest things I have ever witnessed in my whole life.
That is a huge statement.
Like, and by saying that it's something that I witnessed, I mean it's like it was a situation that I witnessed. It wasn't
Okay.
like it wasn't a scene so much as it was a situation.
Okay. 14.
This was in. This would have been, what was it, March of 2013.
Okay.
I was working at GameStop, and I remember when it was because it was the release date of BioShock Infinite.
Okay.
And I didn't normally work in the mornings, but I had been asked specifically to work the morning of that launch because they were expecting a high volume.
Okay.
And they would normally have 2 people at the store, and they wanted to have 3. So the 3 people working are my manager, my assistant manager, and me. And I was like the lowly person at the time.
Okay.
And they were running the 2 registers, and then my job was to just take care of the floor and help if there was
Like questions and stuff, that kind of thing.
yeah, stocking and organizing and, you know, all that stuff. And the, you know, like most AAA titles, BioShock came with a pre-order bonus that was like some, you know, a pack of like in-game content where you got like some extra weapons and whatever. And we're actually kind of coming to the end of the rush. Like most of the people have already come and gone, and then just, you know, every couple of minutes somebody comes in and they're picking up their copy of the game or whatever. And this mom comes in with her son, and the son is probably, I don't know, 13 or 14 about, looks to be.
Okay.
Like definitely not old enough to pick the game up on his own because you got to be 17, and obviously that's why he had his mom with him. And this is like 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 11.
Okay.
Or I guess it would have had to have been like 11 or 12 because we would have opened at 10. Forget how late we open. Or I say we. I don't work there anymore.
Sounds like you wish you did.
Anyway, it doesn't matter at all what time it is. They come in, and the kid's like all shy. Like,
This is a weekend, right?
this
Must
would have
be.
this would have been a weekday. It would have been a Tuesday because it was a game release date.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know why this kid wasn't in school.
That's the first thing I thought. That's the first thing I think when I see kids like that age.
But maybe
Like,
if you
what are you doing?
Maybe if you saw this kid, you would.
Who are you?
You would know why he wasn't in school.
Oh, okay.
But I guess that's kind of mean. But Anyway, they come in and she's like, go up there and tell him, get your thing. Like, you know, she's
tired of the situation.
She wants to get in and out, you know, like she has to come so that he can get the game because he's not old enough to buy it himself. And so she's like, hurry up, will ya? And he's like too nervous to go up to the counter. And so she has to walk up for him. And she's like, he's here to pick up the damn game. And she's like super charismatic and like kind of like, like you can't tell if she's mean or if she's like nice and having fun. So they're all up at the cash wrap and I'm like out on the floor. I'm like off to the side, like alphabetizing a section or something.
Okay.
And I'm not interacting with them at all. I'm just watching and just kind of like listening.
You said this is the weirdest thing you've ever seen.
No, this is not
Weirdest
this is not the weirdest thing I've ever seen. This is just one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Okay.
So she says that he's here to pick up the game, and they're like, "Oh, okay." You know, it's like totally what they expected. And so they look up the reservation and they pull it up, and the game's all paid for. They take the game and the receipt and they put it in the bag. And
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
When it comes to blocking a path, Gilliam has the gills to pay the bills.
Wow, that was
bad.
that was
You can say it.
That was pretty bad.
Go on. I had to say it before I forgot it.
Oh, that's totally fine. I respect your right to interject. I need a sour bear.
You might want to grab me one too. Here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm having trouble getting him out of that small hole with one hand.
It's a common problem.
Yes.
I'm just gonna put all the bears in my hand
Okay.
because there's very few remaining.
It is time for them to go, I guess.
So my buddy takes the game and the receipt, sticks it in, you know, circles the pre-order bonus codes on the receipt, sticks it in the bag, and says, "All right, there you go, you're all set." And she takes the bag. She looks at it in her hand, and then she looks back up at my associate, my buddy, and she goes, "Where's the gun?" And
Excuse me?
I look over, wide-eyed, and my associate looks at me, and then back at her, and we're all just kind of staring at her wide-eyed. And then my associate thinks quickly and points towards the bag, and he says, "Oh, it's right on the receipt there. I circled the code for it." And she looks at him like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she says, "No, where's the gun? He was supposed to get a gun with the pre-buy." And he says, "Yeah, you have to input the code that's on the receipt, and then when you play the game, it will download and you'll have it in the game." And then the mom says, "Well, he was supposed to get a gun if we bought the game here." And in the silence that followed, the three associates, we slowly realized that this woman thought she was going to get a real shotgun, presumably for purchasing a game from GameStop. Like, she was holding her hands at arm's length and like was pointing to like the poster that was advertising it. And she was like, it said that he was gonna get a gun when he pre-ordered the game here.
Great hit, Garcia.
And
wow,
it was so hard for my associate not to laugh when he solemnly, carefully explained, it's not a real gun. It's a gun in the game that you get to use. It's a gun in the game. And she didn't think it was funny. She didn't think that it was like a silly misunderstanding. She was just like flustered, and they walked out. And we all just looked at each other for like a minute and a half. And my boss was just the manager, who was the other person that wasn't helping them directly, was just, he looked at me and he like kind of like mouthed and whispered from across the store like, "Did she think and we were all just like mystified. Like we hope. To this day, I hope that she at least thought that it was like a model or like a toy replica or something. Yeah. But she just kept calling it a gun. She said, "Where's the gun?" I'll never forget. Like, there's a recording in my brain of her saying, "Where's the gun?"
Like, you can hear it still.
I can still hear it. And then all of us just like turning and being like, "What?"
That's absolutely wild.
And the kid never said anything the whole time. Throughout the whole thing.
He was probably like, "Wait, am I getting a real gun?"
He was just like,
he was probably like,
he was just like looking down, like scared.
yeah.
And like looking at all of us, but trying not to look like he's looking at us. It was insane. We talked about it for forever. I don't know. I told that story at work so many times.
That's insane. If she thought it was a real gun.
I can't imagine
Like,
what she
what?
was thinking. Like, I mean,
I really hope it was.
most of me thinks that there's no way she could have possibly thought it was a real gun. But then
Yeah.
there's a small part of me that's like, there are people out there that probably would think that.
And then,
Because she, and I hate, well, I can't say I hate, but I don't want to be a person who profiles and stereotypes, but she looked like the kind of person that
would believe
that would have been in line with. You know, she was one of those types of individuals with her, real tree hoodie and,
non-verbally,
e-cig.
non-verbally, Austin was so careful about how he was presenting the words he was saying right there. Like, it was next level.
I mean,
carefulness.
I was debating whether or not to fire those shots, and I decided to fire those shots
in a very calm and controlled manner.
Yeah, but she looked like a gun-toting American, is what I was trying to say.
Okay. So he's out of ammo in his ballista.
Oh, so he's just chilling.
So now he's just back in action, like a normal guy. So
does that mean he's gonna start moving?
Yeah, he will be coming down this way.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna set up some people for him to shoot at here, who we know will live to tell the tale.
Oh my god. He's smiling there.
He is,
But
yeah.
in the other one, he wasn't smiling. He had the grim face. There he is.
The oh my god. You do that so well, though. Oh my
god. The terror in his face is so palpable,
So real.
So palpable.
Yes. Palpable is a great word.
It is.
Very specific meaning.
I love me some words, dude.
Words are cool, man.
They're great. Do you have any go-to favorites that pop to mind?
Go-to?
Like words you find yourself saying a lot because you like saying them?
Oh, because I like saying the word, or
just
using the word,
you
throwing it out there?
you like the word. Like palpable. It's a great word.
A lot of words that I see in books, I like to chuck around when I have the chance. I wonder.
Or like what's like maybe a word that is not common in general lexicon, but you find yourself saying a lot.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to think.
I know there are some.
I know. I'm trying to think of ones for me, and I can't think of any, but I know that they're there.
And I've thought about them recently.
I know there are words that I use a lot that people like kind of know for about me or know me for.
It's something to canoodle about.
Canoodle.
Yeah.
That's not
Not a real word.
that is a real word, but
Is
that's not what that means.
No? Well, we're using it that way.
Canoodle is like making out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're canoodling with somebody, it's because it's like you're getting frisky, you're hooking up.
Oh, didn't know that.
Really?
No.
I think one of those words for you is substantial.
Substantial?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do say substantial. Like, that is a substantial amount of X.
You say, yeah.
Ross, come on, man.
You use that word. Ah, damn it, Ross. That was terrible.
He got a couple good ones.
One frickin' +1, dude. It's gonna hold him back, though.
It is. It is gonna hold him back.
Yeah, I can't think of one for me right now, but I know there's a basket full of them.
Basket.
Yeah, dude.
I like that. What is one? I know they're out there. X-Files?
Yeah, dude. They're out there. Wasn't that the slogan for the show?
Was it?
I think it was.
That sounds right.
At first I was thinking they're always watching, but that's Angels in the Outfield. Oh man, you haven't seen it yet, but I did the Christopher Lloyd as Count Dooku bit. It was legendary. And by legendary, I mean it was totally stupid. But I enjoyed
You enjoyed making
every
it.
second
You'll
of
enjoy
making it.
people seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, this music is...
Yeah, I've
it.
caught the tunes. I'm familiar.
They're contagious.
I like this tune right here.
Yeah. Don't hear a lot of it.
It's very Zelda.
It is very Zelda.
It reminds me of like Link to the Past prologue type music. And this music reminds me of like Dragon Quest.
Interesting.
It's very Dragon Quest. Love me some Dragon Quest music. It's very happy most of the time.
Yeah,
Like-
that
like-
song's nice
like-
and upbeat.
When Dragon Quest music is
Ooh.
like creepy and dark, it's like it's in like a very like campy kind of like tongue-in-cheek way,
Okay.
which I like. Koichi Sugiyama has got a touch for sure. This is a very cakey chapter. You were not kidding.
Yeah.
It's been like super chill. It's like chapter 1 all over again. It's just like, yep, walk to the guys, chop them up.
Yep.
Like, if you didn't care about who was getting the experience, this would have been over like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, it would have. Though I am kind of, controlling.
You're just like cherry picking.
who gets
and
what.
God, that movement web.
Isn't it big?
Ah,
Isn't it nice?
A girl knows
Just do
how.
whatever she wants.
Girl moves.
She knows what you like.
She does. I do like a girl that can move. Is the only way to increase a character's movement capability is to change their class?
There are 1 or 2 items called boots that do that. Just a permanent +1 to a certain person's movement.
Cool.
But yeah,
And it takes up like an item slot, like a sword or something would?
no, it's just a permanent stat boost.
Oh,
Actually.
you just use it on them like what was it called? Like a Dragon Fang or?
Yeah. Dragon Shield,
Dragon Shield, yes.
Draco Shield. Actually, I think it's Draco.
I thought it was
Is it
Dragon Shield.
Maybe. Hit him with a jabby. Yeah.
Oh, can you throw it?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Dude, he just gives it a chuck.
Chuck.
Ding 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 ding.
Ooh,
Oh, it is
secret
Dragon
book.
Shield.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, you were right.
Oh, I just now got the Orion's belt pun.
Oh yeah, because Orion and the thing.
Well, because it's bolt instead of belt. The constellation is his
Yeah.
belt.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
That's what I meant.
I didn't get that
Were you
either.
saying something about Orion was an archer?
Yeah.
I did not know that Orion was an archer.
Oh.
What can you
So
tell
I like how we both got the opposite part of that.
Yeah. What can you tell me about Orion?
Orion,
What can I learn?
am I thinking of the right person?
I was thinking that Orion was a messenger. But I must be thinking of some other mythical character. Should I just look it up?
Orion might be the person who chases the sisters. They're like a group of 3 stars that are like supposed to be 3 beautiful ladies, and he chases after them. But he's also a hunter, and he might be shooting.
Yes,
at
Orion
another
was a giant
constellation.
huntsman whom Zeus placed
trash.
among the stars.
Okay.
Let's see. He was blinded by someone.
Interesting.
Blinded by a lady's father after violating her.
Yeah, okay, it sounds like he was chasing the sisters then.
And then he recovered his sight. He hunted with Artemis. And then Artemis killed him.
There's so much of that in the pantheons.
Or a giant scorpion stung him, and that scorpion became Scorpio and was elevated into the heavens.
Because it was like a feat to poison him, or
I don't know.
who knows?
It's mythos, man.
The pantheons are like so
He first-
wild.
In Greek
It's out of
literature, he
control.
first appears as a great hunter in the Odyssey, where Odysseus sees his shade in the underworld.
Interesting.
Yeah, it says there are many versions of his story for his birth and his death.
Does it say anything about the sisters?
We're getting there.
Okay.
Served several roles in ancient Greek culture. Venerated as a hero. Man, there is a lot of information here.
Jeez. Who'd have thunk?
Oh, Orion had a dog named Sirius, who also has a constellation. Odysseus sees him hunting in the underworld with a bronze club, a great slayer of animals. Slain by Artemis, lover of the goddess Dawn, and the most handsome of the earth-born.
Interesting.
Orion was likely the son of the sea god Poseidon and Uriel, the daughter of Minos, king of Crete. Orion could walk on the waves because of his father. He walked to the island of Chios, where he got drunk and attacked Merope.
That level up. Look.
Holy moly, dude!
she
That
got
was
some stuff.
everything but 2. When you
One
said
was
constellation can't
Constitution.
go up. Or constellation. It's all this Orion stuff. I love how his blindness was just healed.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Mythos. Oh, Artemis was a goddess, not a god. I thought Artemis was a male character. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. So Orion went to Crete, hunted with Artemis and her mother. In the course of the hunt, Orion threatened to kill every beast on Earth, and Mother Earth objected and sent a giant scorpion to kill Orion,
Every beast on Earth.
because he was the most fearsome hunter.
Bold.
The creature succeeded, and after his death, the goddess asked Zeus to place Orion among the constellations. Zeus consented, and as a memorial to the hero's death, added the scorpion to the heavens as well. What were you asking about? Was
The
it being in
sisters.
here?
Does he have
Oh,
anything to do
the
with the
3
sisters?
sisters of the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The constellation. The sisters.
Hang on a second.
Okay. Something juicy.
That's an interesting choice of word.
Okay.
The margin of the Empress Eudoxia's copy of the Iliad has a note summarizing a Hellenistic poet who tells a different story of Orion's birth. Here the gods Zeus, Hermes, and Poseidon come to visit Hyrieus of Tanagra, who roasts a whole bull for them. When they offer him a favor, he asks for the birth of sons. the gods take the bull's hide and ejaculate or urinate into it and bury it in the earth, and then tell him to dig it up 10 months later. When he does, he finds Orion. This explains why Orion is Earthborn.
Yeah, that of all things. What?
That is wild. Zeus, Hermes, and Poseidon.
Just as a group.
Just circle jerking into a bull skin. And then burying it in the ground.
Hey, dig that up in 10 months, you donkey.
Or no, Helios. And of course, he obeyed. Because when Zeus jerks off into a bull skin,
You obey.
you know it's serious.
What the fuck? That's insane.
That is a strange story. Still don't see anything after the three sisters, though.
Okay.
But there is a lot of stuff here.
You've read off a lot of information.
Dude, there are...
More than I've ever known about any constellation.
There are pages and pages and pages here about Orion. This is just one section. He chased Pleione, the mother of Pleiades, for 7 years until Zeus intervened and raised all of them to the stars.
Oh, Pleiades, I think, is one of the three sisters.
That sounds right. Canis Minor and Canis Major are his dogs. The one in front is called Procyon. They chase Lepus, the hare. Some critics thought this too base a prey for the noble Orion and have him pursuing Taurus the bull instead.
Ah.
Yeah, it's just basically saying like all these different versions that people just make up. So I'm sure what you're saying is right according to one of these accounts. There's like dozens and dozens of accounts here.
You've read many things.
Yeah, and I haven't even like scratched the surface.
Yeah,
like I said, this is like one section. This is crazy. And every paragraph starts with like, the story of this also varies with blah blah blah.
Does he have a jab? He does.
Wow. There is a picture here from a celestial catalog from 1690.
1690?
Depicting Orion.
It's a long time.
That's a while ago. Ain't nobody around can tell us about that time.
You sure?
Sure.
Have you crunched the numbers on that?
I have.
All right. Like just now?
Mm-hmm.
Or like when? You know?
In ancient Greece, Orion had a hero cult in the region of Boeotia.
Where?
Boeotia.
Oh, yes.
Boeo.
The famous land.
TIA. Boeotia. Boeotia. Sure. Yeah, there's way too much shit in here. That's enough of that.
I'm just milking experience right now.
Are you like sequentially attacking with the person who does the least amount of damage?
Well, a couple of people.
Is that what you're doing?
Who do a little damage, yeah.
Why are you grabbing people?
Just to keep them out of his javelin range.
Oh, I see.
When I end the turn.
So you want him to attack Lute?
No, I'm gonna rescue her in a second here.
Oh, I see.
And then drop her.
Cool.
Tech.
Oh, and then Joshua's gonna finish him off?
He's gonna just keep the train rolling, you know?
Oh, okay.
Who does he have? Oh, Arthur. Okay. I kinda want Arthur to get the kill, I think.
Cool. Murray.
Yep, that's his name.
Bill or Brian Doyle? Whack.
And a 2.
Man, he's weak against him.
Yeah.
That's weird.
He's got a lot of defense and he's on a gate.
Oh, the gate.
The gate
ups his defense.
His defense by 3. Which is pretty significant.
Okay. Because yeah, Joshua usually does pretty great damage.
Yeah, against most. Get a couple heals in before we kill him.
Do we have Natasha and Mulder out?
We do.
Nice.
A lot of chapters will.
My
allow
man.
that. And at some point, oh,
Ooh, very nice, Mulder.
Mulder, dude, those fire.
He knows they're out there.
I get excited
When you
about
get a
good
nice
level.
roll.
Yeah,
It's a good thing to get excited about.
yeah.
It's like probably the most exciting thing so far in this game.
Is seeing us
'Cause it's-
a full
It's-
stack.
Well, I just mean like that's like the defining moment every time. Like those are the make or breaks throughout the entire game.
Good end quote, dude.
Lord Dorado.
Just say the name of your guy.
A lightning broke.
That you're a biatch.
His spell broke.
It did. We got another one.
Okay.
We got two of them.
Night Crest?
There's another one.
Is that a stat booster?
That levels up Knights and Cavaliers.
Oh, it's one of the class up items.
yes. So we're ready.
Sweet, dude.
Seize that castle.
Seize it. Seize it like a Cheez-It.
Seth, we must go. Oh, in the shadows, a figure.
Is it Ephraim? No.
Oh, it's Orson.
Orson Welles. Does he like to snack? Is he a Snack Wells?
He might, yeah. He probably likes to
Are you
snack.
familiar with Snack Wells?
I'm not.
Oh man,
What's a snack well?
it's like a. I don't know how to describe it. They make these like little devil food cookies that are dipped in chocolate.
So he's saying Prince Ephraim was captured.
They make a lot of different things, but this is the one that I think of when I think of Snack Wells. It's like a little piece of devil's food cake
Okay.
with a layer of frosting around it and then dipped in chocolate and made into like a cookie.
It's good.
It's pretty damn good.
That looks pretty good.
I'm gonna have to get some on the log. But yeah, I just remember these when I was a kid. Snack
They
Wells.
kind of are they? What's the flavoring on the inside? Just chocolate.
It's all chocolate. But have you had devil's food cake before?
Like
It's kind of like its own flavor. Like, you know how like red velvet is like its own flavor?
yes.
Yeah. Devil's food is like kind of.
It's a trap.
Oh my God, Admiral Akbar. Amazing.
It's a trap.
We used to all stand up and applaud at that part of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, that was the big moment.
Do we want to burn this stuff before the next chapter, or just
This cutscene, or do we pick it up right here? Are we going right into the next
it
chapter?
just dives in?
Oh, dude, yeah, we should cut it right here.
All right.
You'll have to wait till next week, folks.
To find out what's about to happen in Castle Renval.
More stones, equally as sacred as all previous stones.
What did you?
More sacred stones next week, folks. Super Mario RPG on Wednesday.
Majora's Mask.
Majora's
Friday.
Mask on Friday. That's right.
Check out our streams every month.
There's gonna be a Twitch stream at the end of the month, like usual. We'll
Check
play
out
some
all our
games.
stuff. All the socials.
Yeah, Twitter's good. Hit
Ice
us
cream
up.
socials.
Ice cream. We should
Pizza
have a Backlog
socials.
Boys ice
That would
cream
be-
social.
That would be fun. Just have all the guests. All the fans.
We'll put that together sometime in the near future.
Yeah.
But until then, hit us up on Twitter and check out the snack blog. See what we're snacking on, what we're sipping.
And until then, we'll
And the next
See you
episode
next episode.
is just for you.
just for you, especially.